In this video, we're going to show you how to invite colleagues that will make up the GoodHabitz project team to use various tools and functionalities of the GoodHabitz dashboard. Who are the GoodHabitz project team? Well, they're anyone who will be responsible for managing access of learners, monitoring usage and learning metrics, accessing LMS versions and settings of embeddable content, communications people who will play their role in enticing learners to our content, or simply put, anyone who plays their part in the success of this project. Enabling project team access is conducted by the lead admin, and it is a two-stage process. Number 1, invite your project team to the GoodHabitz website. Number 2, assign them the appropriate roles. Click the dashboard option at the top of the screen. Navigate over to the head icon on the left-hand side. Click Manage Users. Click the yellow Invite button on the right-hand side of the page. Select the language of the GoodHabitz instance you'd like to invite your colleagues with. Please bear in mind this sets the language for those accounts, so when these colleagues log in, it will always open in that preferred language or localization. However, this preferred language or localization can be manually changed by the user in their account settings or switched over easily from language to language whilst they're on the GoodHabitz website. Next, write your personalized message and click Next. Add the email addresses of the team, making note of the formatting guidance. Spaces, commas, and semicolons between email addresses are fine. Angled brackets are not accepted. In the next stage, you can add your project team into a group such as Project Team. This will help you distinguish learning engagement from your project team versus your other learners. Your project team will then receive your personalized invite from team@goodhabitz.com. This email isn't always instantaneously received, so please be patient. In the second stage of this process, you will then assign the appropriate roles to your project team. Click the head icon on the left-hand side, click Role Distribution, scroll down to the very bottom of the page and click Assign Roles. You will then be presented with the roles you can assign to your team. Account Manager can invite, block users, create groups, or recommend courses to learners via our website platform. This is predominantly used by customers who will be using the GoodHabitz platform for their rollout. Connector can access embeddable versions of GoodHabitz content used in your in-house learning environment, such as Remote SCORM, LTI, or web links. Connector can also access bulk lists of URLs to our courses and single learning activities, so this is useful for anyone who may wish to cherry pick or curate some of the content. Marketeer will have access to learning resources and our learner marketing tool, the Promo Studio. Reporter will have access to detailed learning metrics such as an individual's course progress and study time on an individual course basis. Group Reporter is similar to Reporter but only allows you to see the progress made of an individual who sits in the same group as you. Finally, Admin. Admin allows you to assign any of the mentioned roles to any invited user of GoodHabitz. We recommend having at least 2 admins to help with the management of these roles. An additional note for admins, you do not automatically have access to all of the other roles, so admins, please also assign any other appropriate roles to yourself as well. Click Next. Select the project team names or email addresses from the list and then click Next. The last stage is there to confirm your choices and click Finish. Finally, for these new roles to take effect, please ensure that you sign out and sign in again fully. This also applies to anyone in the project team who might already be signed in. Your project team will now see the dashboard option at the top of their screen. All those with roles assigned will then be able to see a high-level overview of your organization's learning engagement through time. This information can be filtered by groups or by time parameters. If you have access to GoodHabitz assessments, then you will find a similar usage dashboard via the light bulb icon. Both of these analytics views do not share any personal usage data of individual learners. Your project team will also see the corresponding icons that relate to the roles you've assigned to them. The head icon and the alumni icon relate to the account manager role. The graph icon relates to reporter, the plug icon to connector, and the marketeer will access the promo studio via the paper icon. All users that have roles assigned to them will have access to helpful resources via our manuals and documents area and our help center, which can help with commonly asked questions. Need any additional product support? Please contact support@goodhabitz.com.